First of all, I don't know how to coach our guys because we cover that in pregame with the officials each and every time about fair catch procedure, above the head, wave. We also cover pointing to the ground for an errant to kick, which there were several of those today. So that's something we've covered with every crew that comes through. Pretty standard procedure, I would imagine. And, so it was interesting, the final analysis of that play. And probably the most peculiar part to me is that, as I understand it, at least the initial replay was to find out if he was in or out of bounds, if Cooper stepped out of bounds, which clearly he didn't. And I appreciate the replay on that. That's fine. Do their homework, make sure they're correct on that. But then somehow we went from there to a whole different series of topics. I thought our guys played hard, and it's just tough to find the right words to say to our team after something like that. So we'll work on that, see if we can come up with a good answer for them tomorrow.
What exact explanation did they give you?
Well, again, I thought it started was the inbounds, out of bounds, and we went from there to pointing, which is legal because errant punt, and then I was told that he was waving. And what they tell us in pregame is the wave is up here above the head. And most people, when they run, their arms do wave. So if you looked at the video, it looked like he was naturally running to the football and then just made a great play. One of the best ones I've ever seen.
You mentioned that there were 6 reviews, and especially with TV playing such a big part in college football, changing the time rules, do you feel like referees go to review too often for the good of college football?
No, I mean, a lot of that's generated from the replay booth, as I understand it. So, if it's a close play, bang, bang, they'll do that. And, certainly game performance is a big part of it. But, if it's close, neck and neck, that type of thing, then you rotate guys in and take a look at them. But, I don't think we're insane. Like, you go with what you see in practice and try to make the best decisions at all positions, not just quarterback.
You talk
Appreciate
about
Yep.
giving your players the best chance to win.
Yep.
But is that being done for the defensive players and the special teams players?
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand your question.
Well, I mean, to hold an opponent without a touchdown is you don't lose too often doing that.
Yeah, and if we hadn't turned it over today, as I mentioned earlier, I don't think we lose today, quite frankly. But we did. We did, and we have ownership in that. And so that's a starting point. But clearly we want more points, more yards. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying, telling you whatever we had was enough. It's not enough. We need to do better. But to answer the question, I mean, if we'd protected the ball today, which is the first step in playing winning football, we would have been victorious.